Hey everybody, this is Dr. J, Professor Spike and Kamal, streaming live from Long Island, New York. We had a topsy-turvy, zigzaggy day on Wall Street. Came
Certainly
out
did.
slightly in the green today. How about you, Kamal?
Just broke even.
How about you, Spike?
Yeah, about the same. I broke even.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could say
Lily actually lost 1.78%, so that has to hurt.
a lot of people call me during the show. They should
Yeah,
know that.
but they have specific stocks they want to talk about.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute my phone.
Yeah, if any of the gang knows what happened with Lily, I'd love to hear it.
I don't know what happened with Lily.
I'm saying
You
any
know,
of our chat gang.
I do know that Tesla has Investors Day tomorrow, and I think that's one of the reasons it ran up this month. Anticipation, probably of a new model being announced. He's talking Model 2, right? To Elon. Elon is the richest man in the world again.
We got to be the richest man in the world again because of all that stock increase.
Only if he sells. If he doesn't sell, he's just
Yeah, right. If he buys himself another big company, he might not be rich anymore.
Right.
Um,
But it doubled since the beginning of the year, pretty much.
yeah,
it
indeed.
did. Doubled. Yes.
Yeah.
Too bad I only bought 2 shares.
So
So I could afford.
most of the stocks in my portfolio were losing on the year. A little more than half, I'd say, for February, not on the year. On the year, I'm still well up. Dr. Chuck is with us. How you doing, Dr. Chuck? We got to ask Dr. Chuck about those eye companies. OCUL might be a good one now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah, and OYST is the other one. OYST. Those are the two that I had my eyes on. I think I've been in each of them for a short while anyway. But my best performing bio this month is guess. What's my personal best performing bio? It begins with a C.
Personal best performing bio.
Begins with a C. The symbol begins with a C. It's 4 letters. It ends in an R.
CVM.
Capricorn.
No. CPR. Yes, Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn.
Yeah, Capricorn was my best performing bio for the month. It didn't, not that it was sensational, but it beat everything else.
I thought you were going to say CRISPR.
I think it was 8% for the month of February.
Yeah, it starts with a C, ends with an R.
For the year, I'm up so far since January about 20%. We're gonna take a look at the chart of APLS. Skyline is with us, so people are filtering into the live chat. That's great. Love to see that. All right, but I want to get started because I want to look at Tesla charts of Tesla. Charts of spiders, charts of Meta, and chart of NVIDIA, and see what they tell us. Will they continue to be the leaders going into March? Or as Fast Money, what's his name? What's the Fast Money dude? Guy something? Fast Money dude said it's a tactical short. He said that yesterday. Tactical short, NVIDIA.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever that means. And Yoda would like to see NWBO. Is Yoda your favorite Star Wars character? Who's your favorite Star Wars character? Is it Yoda? Is it?
I like Jabba the Hutt. Well, actually, Pizza the Hutt.
How about Obi-Wan?
He's pretty good.
Yeah, I think Obi-Wan is my favorite.
Obi-Wan. It's not Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan.
Favorite Kamal Star Wars character? Kamal, you there?
I'm not into.
You're not into Star Wars?
He's here, but he's not into Star Wars.
Not into Star Wars. How about Star Trek?
Now we're talking.
You know, I saw the episode 1 of season 3 on YouTube of Picard.
Uh-huh.
He's 82
Captain
years
Picard.
old. He's trying to run around like he used to run around.
Well,
It doesn't work.
he's got all his old friends on the show.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. Even they don't work. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, and you would have thought 300 years from now that 90 years would be the new 50.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get to the charts. I actually like Star Trek better than Star Wars.
Yes, me too.
Yes.
In fact, I think Star Wars went downhill quickly after the first episode. If they never made the next 9, it would be just as good. But, you know, that's my opinion only. I did suffer through them, though. I guess I felt an obligation to suffer through them. I'm going to look at the other browser. I don't like the beta. So I'll open up the Edge browser. The beta on Yahoo Finance, I don't like it. I'm not used to it, probably.
Right. So they give you a chance to go back to classic view.
Yeah, I don't like the new view, that's for sure. So how did we end the day? Down 0.3 on the S&P, 0.7 on the Dow, only 0.1 on the NASDAQ, and up, get a load of this, up 0.72 on the Russell. No, up 0.04, I'm sorry, 72 cents. I didn't think it would be that big a dichotomy. And for the day, we have nvda down 1%, Meta up 3%, Tesla down 1%, Spiders down 1/3%. We said that already. Let's take a look at the Spiders first. Here we have the trend line that we drew in on when did we draw this? Thursday, I guess. We drew this trend line, or maybe earlier. I don't remember. But this is the trend line going back to the lows.
Yeah, what's his name was doing this morning. This little pennant thing going.
Yeah. Well, I call this a circle of resistance because between the 100 and the 50, we have also the 150, the 200, and we have this trend line. So if I could draw a circle, I would, but I don't know if I can. Do they give you an option for a circle?
No.
That's temporary, right? This is just.
Actually, there's an ellipse there if you want to go for it.
I'll go for an ellipse. All right, so let's see how elliptical I can get. How do you do? I put the two foci in?
No, it's probably like Java. You have to do the surrounding rectangle.
It's almost circular, my ellipse, so basically okay.
Your ellipse.
So, yeah, I think that's pretty clear where the resistance is, and we're in the circle of resistance. And if we can hold the 200, which is currently at 393.13, I think we'll be in good shape. If we can't hold it to the 200, I have little faith if we hold the 100. I think we would go down a bit more to this level here of 3, maybe as low as 374. So I think it's very critical to hold the 200. But otherwise, I think we get a big pullback. Another 20 points. We came off the highs with 25-point dip already. That would mean 45 points off the 320 level, which would be about 15% pullback. That's pretty hefty. But I see that being possible. I think the first test would be this one at 387. So I'll draw that in just in case we don't hold. I don't think that's, I would bet that we do hold, but just in case. In case we don't hold, 387 would be the first interesting area, and then 374 would be the next one. So you want to hold right here. You want to hold the line at 393. I do think we get another dip down tomorrow to that 393 level. I think we test the 200 one more time. I am pretty bullish considering everything, considering all the negativity that you hear all around. I'm still pretty bullish. I think I like the hook on the 100. I think we're going to cross. It looks like in the bullish scenario, the 100 will cross the 200, and everything will be the way it should be: the 50 on top of the 100 on top of the 200. Life will resume. The S&P will resume the bull market. That's what I'm hoping, and that's actually what I'm thinking will happen. But you have to be prepared for the opposite scenario, namely down. You have to be prepared for the bear case, just in case I'm wrong or you're wrong or whatever.
Right. Well, because resistance means resistance.
Whereas in Star Trek terms, resistance is useless.
It's futile. Yes.
Futile.
Resistance. So you do watch the show.
I really loved the show. I watched it. I watched every episode.
Okay.
Of all of them, all the different Star Treks through the years.
Yeah, my favorite was Enterprise, but that went out pretty quick.
I think my favorite was Young Picard. Is that Enterprise?
Young Picard? You mean the original Next Generation?
Yeah, Next Generation was my favorite. Which one was Enterprise?
Enterprise was the one right two after that.
Was that with Janeway?
No, that's Voyager. It was the one that took place a little bit beforehand. It was with Scott Bakula.
Oh, I like that. I like them all. So,
now, Mika's talking about APLS.
I will do it. I'm just kind of dwelling on this because I'm trying to convince myself there's nothing to worry about, but there's always something to worry about. I'm not doing a good job of convincing myself. NVIDIA gapped up, and did it fill this gap? Let's see. No, obviously not. I think NVIDIA is vulnerable to a pullback here.
Kathy was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Kathy said that she likes NVIDIA, but she thinks it's a little frothy at the moment, so she's just going to bail a little bit and then come back in.
Yeah, 213 area looks. I think it might close this gap here, 213. That's what I'm worried about at this point. I think there's some support right around here. 219 is some support, but I think it might want to fill the gap at 213, 214. That's how it looks to me. So I'll put another horizontal line in. Doesn't have to fill the gap, but if it does, that might be the good entry point. 213. Get it on sale. And finally, test Meta, and Meta would be the last one that I wanted to go over. Meta looks messy. I got to undo everything. It was messy. Look at the gap up on Meta. Sometimes you get a big enough gap that the gap net doesn't fill. This could be one of those cases where something revolutionary happens, something exciting, I don't know what exciting happened with Meta, but most of these gaps for the beggars get filled, but occasionally you get one that isn't filled. If it gets filled, then what are we looking at? We're looking at
This isn't related to any of that AI hype, is it?
it is. He's AI hyping away.
Yeah, well, you could promise all you want.
So that's the 200,
the gap fill is at 153,
which is the 200.
which is also just a little above the 200, correct? And also the 50 is about to cross the 200. Very bullish. Meta is extremely bullish. I would add to my Meta, except this gap fill scares the hell out of me. So if and when it fills this gap or hits the 200, I'm adding to my Meta. And I might as well do Capricorn and the one Dr. Chuck asked for. Capricorn is on a nice little trend, nice new trend line, breaking the 200, but it didn't close above it. I really would have liked it to close above the 200. It's not exactly a perfect trend line, but I'll give you the idea. So Capricorn was my star biotech performer for the month, and it's been pretty good for the year, and it's on a definite uptrend. I see this one showing great promise for Duchenne muscular dystrophy. I like this one. I've been liking this one for a long time, so just wanted to throw that in. And what's the symbol for
I think you want APLS. I mean,
ACLS?
APLS.
APLS. What is that? Apellis? What is that?
Dry macular degeneration treatment.
Apellis. Yeah, Apellis Pharmaceuticals. A high microcap stock, relatively speaking, right?
Well, maybe now.
It broke through the recent highs, I believe. The recent high was 69.89. Did it go higher? I think it did. It went as high as 70, yeah. So technically, I like the breakthrough of the triple top. I'll tell you that much. I get excited when triple tops are broken. And I get upset when they're not. But this one definitely didn't close above it, but it broke it. I think this is a very exciting chart. It gets me excited because a close above this triple top, who knows where the limit is, where it's heading.
It looks like you also have a get-in point at the middle of that green candle.
That's true. It's possible. Maybe even a little higher in the middle, right about
There.
$64, just below where it's trading, might be a good entry. Of course, you got to worry, does it fill this gap down here? There are always gaps that could get you nervous, right?
Mm-hmm.
$56 would be the fill. I mean, that's possible that it gives some back. It had a very nice run, but the fact that it broke that triple top is encouraging. Let's see if it can actually close above it. That would be more encouraging. Let's take a look at the weekly. Basically the same picture, right? Same picture.
Yeah.
Beautiful trend line from the lows of
What is that? The 200 carving that?
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what from the lows of 11 to 21. Beautiful looking trend line. And there's another trend line that starts right here, the lows of May 9th. I think and yet another one that begins at the lows of 6-6. I'm going to draw one of them in. I'm going to draw the one from here. Try not to cheat.
Right.
So I think we have enough hits somewhere down here to make it a true trend line. Very, very, very nice run. High momentum stock. You want to see the 200 weekly? We don't care about that. Let's go back.
200 weekly. That's right. That's like a million years ago.
The 200 is right smack touching the 50 and the 100. They're all having a party. They're kissing. You see that? All three. Now, what you'd like to see this resolved in the following way. You want the 50 to outpace the 100, to outpace the 200. That's what you want. You want all of them turning up. Now, two of the three are turning up, the 50 and the 200. But the 100 is not distinctly up yet. It looks like it's neutral in terms of the curvature. So I think you got to watch this a little bit. If it resolves favorably, this one is showing signs of movement, extreme movement up. It could be a big rocket ship at this point. We could be looking at a rocket ship. Even if it pulls back to first to 55, might be a great time to get in, because the next time it assaults the triple top, I think it goes through it.
And you make money. Even if you stop there, you make money.
Yeah, even if right, 55 to 70, yeah. But I think you just sell half and you keep the rest for the run, the moonshot. So this, I don't know what the fundamentals are on this, but the chart is very, very enticing.
They have some stuff that's going to get approved sometime later in the year.
For what?
It's already approved, actually. I'd say, what was he saying? Dry macular degeneration treatment.
Oh,
just got approval.
There's virtually no competition in that.
Right. The only other person close to that in the space is Regeneron.
I think they give shots in the eye for that. Maybe this doesn't require shots in the eye.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Dr. Chuck would know.
Yeah, he's the one who's giving us the info.
Yeah.
We have a Rusk CPA, a 7 of 9 fan, wants to look at Pfizer if you have a chance.
Okay, sure.
And NBO. And
he says there's no real competition in the space.
With Pfizer?
No, with the one we
Dry
just
macular, yeah, right. So I mean, apls, I didn't know what the hell they were in, but looking at that chart, I knew it was something good.
Yeah, he says there's still a shot in the eye, though.
Oh, it's still a shot in the eye?
Oh.
At least you don't go blind.
This is Pfizer now.
Yeah, Pfizer, the chart looks ugly.
It does.
Really ugly. I mean, there's so many better looking bios to be in terms of the chart. Pfizer's a great company, though. You never know where the next blockbuster is coming from. So you want to own this one. I have no objection. I mean, they always have a pipeline that's vast, and they have lots of money to buy little companies out. So even though the chart looks terrible, I wouldn't rule out buying this on a dip. It's dipped from 55 to.
You mean another dip?
Yeah, I mean another dip. Exactly. Well, you don't have to chase it, and you can average in.
Could you draw a line to see how
compare historically?
Well, it's broken it's broken support going back to October 21. The
Wow.
next serious support is like from 531 from May
Wow.
31st, 21. Let's draw that in. It might get there. If it gets there, you can open up the piggy bank, I think.
Makes me feel a lot better about my Eli Lilly.
Yeah. Well, you could open up the piggy bank if it hits this area, like at
Wow, that's painful.
Yeah.
$34. If it hits that area, mortgage a house, it's probably an opportunity to really get into a great company cheap. But right now, why chase it? I would, if I wanted to own this, I would probably set aside 1/3 now, buy now at 1/3, wait 3 months for the next third, and so on.
Gotcha.
I'd buy in tranches, but that's my style in general. But especially when you have a stock that's going down like this, and you want to take advantage of a great company at a discount. Buy it in three different levels. What was the other symbol?
The other one that was mentioned was NWBO.
No, I own this garbage. I should trade it in for apls.
Right?
This one probably should not.
Me too, Russ.
I hate to say it, but judging from the chart, this one shouldn't be on. Should not be owned. I've been dumping a little of it, but I'm keeping most of it because I've had it for a long time. And I just hate to give up on it because it does have potential explosive possibilities. So I'm torn. The chart tells me there's better things to be in. But on the other hand, my gut tells me maybe it's worth holding on to. So I'm torn between the chart and my gut.
Well, if you sell it, you're not even going to get very much for it anyway at this point.
Oh yeah, but I don't have a lot of shares, so I will get a lot for it.
Oh, I see.
Do you own it, Professor Spike?
I do not.
I own this one from an average of about 75 cents.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I'm down
No,
on
during all these discussions, I was staying with BCRX.
the good news is it seems to have bottomed. Or forming a bottom, a Professor Spike bottom.
Yeah, well,
The low,
bottoming is a very slow process, just like healing a knee surgery.
the low since last October was 63 cents, and you can go back all the way to August. It was 60 cents, and that's the lowest it's been in like a couple of years, I think. No, the last year anyway. 5/16, it was 60 cents. So during the last year, it hasn't gone below 60 cents. That's only 5 cents downside, and the upside is great. So that's why I'm holding on to most of it. I figure the amount that I figure to lose may not be that much, but the amount that you could gain is many multiples. So it has that kind of potential. I don't know when approval of their glioblastoma drug is due. Probably at sometime end of year it might come up. That's what I'm guessing. They did everything but get approved. The data readout looked pretty good. They got published in the premier journal, American Medical Association Oncology Journal. So they have the drug, and it's just a wait state now. The shorts are killing the price. Shorts are taking advantage because there's a time lag between catalysts, I guess. So the shorts jump on. There's a lot of naked shorting in this one. Who knows? So you're fighting an uphill battle in the short term, but in the long term, it may be worth it on this one. All in our opinion, which is strictly our own, do your own due diligence. Our opinions are strictly our own, not investment advice. Check with the advisor before acting, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend about us, give us a like. What else? One more? How about
Amazon.
one?
Can we check on Amazon? We haven't talked about that in a while.
Amazon is disappointing month of February after an exciting start to the year.
Yeah.
Amazon and Walmart both are disappointing me. Haven't sold any of my Amazon.
Walmart isn't as extreme as this.
Haven't sold any of my Walmart. Haven't sold any of my Amazon. I mean, since the beginning of the year, it's got a nice gain, clearly. If we'd be looking at like $83, and it ran up here to 114. That's a huge run for Amazon. But it was clearly an exhaustion candle. It gapped up and then gave it right back, and
Right.
I think it's looking to find support around the 50. Also, this low here is a key low from 125 at 91.52. So if you're looking to get in, maybe not. You wait for $92. I think that's very possible.
Yeah.
For Amazon, if you get a $2 less, it looks like not a big hurry to buy it. Of course, there's never a wrong time to buy Amazon, right?
Yeah, exactly. If you bought it now, you're not gonna regret it.
Yeah, never a bad time to buy Amazon. And when in doubt, buy Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. Well, when in the green, when in the black.
Yeah, at any time.
The question is, is it worth borrowing money for Amazon? And I'd
Not
say
yet.
it's not worth borrowing money for anything.
Don't mortgage your house on Amazon. Maybe on Apels you could mortgage your house. That is a doggone appealing chart. Really appealing. I mean, I'm glad Dr. Chuck showed up today just to alert us to it.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, so who else is there? Andrew's here.
Andrew just showed up.
Yeah, and I won't say the name of this guy.
Yeah.
I'll show it though, but I won't say it. And Russ CPA is with us, and who else? That's about it, right? Small group. Yesterday I left the Yodas with us, Skyline. All of those who came to our live chat, I appreciate it. And what else? That's it, right?
Pretty much. We got our half an hour in.
Well,
Sorry.
I just point out that we're getting an expert on gene editing stocks with us tomorrow. So we have a guest tomorrow that's going to enlighten us. He's going to enlighten us.
Special show.
V-Ray looks like another exciting biotech. We may put that on the agenda for Thursday because tomorrow I want to be exclusive on gene editing stocks, CRISPR, Beam, Intalia, and those kind of stocks. Vertex. Again, we have an expert investor on with us tomorrow. All right, that's it for today. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and coming. And for those of you who couldn't make it live, we appreciate you watching on replay at your own convenience. We appreciate all our viewers. Adios, amigos. Ciao.
All right.
Take care. Bye.